Hi everyone, welcome to this another video in Market Talk YouTube channel. So let's understand what happened in the market for Nifty Bank Nifty this week and what is the plan and what is the view for next week. So everything will be discussing with the core concept of GAN midpoint, which is the average of high and low. Simple concept. And let us see what happened in the past. The historical data also is here for since 2019 January, and we'll review for Nifty and Bank Nifty only, and there is a backtesting also involved in this. So the chances are that the strategy what I'm telling is 88% accurate. Okay, this is about 88% the past it has been showing, and there is a chance of this working out in the future also for 82%, because we have seen one big bear market also in this, and range bound everything was there in this. Okay, so for starting with Nifty, what happened in the market for Nifty for the current week? So the GAN midpoint was 11,243, which is the average of the previous week, which is the 11,373 and 11,111, the average. So 11,243 was the midpoint. That's the point of control. Okay, above this is bullish and below that is bearish. So let's plot me in the chart and I'll explain you also. For Nifty 11,243, this is a black line. What you can see is a midpoint. So on 17th, the market opened. Where is it? This is the day. So this is a 15 minutes chart. The market opened exactly at the midpoint. Okay, just above that, though we closed below this midpoint, we exactly opened the midpoint, and then we started coming down. And for the entire day, we stayed below that midpoint only. After that, what happened? We crossed above the midpoint, and there was a big confluence of midpoint and the GAN, this McKinley dynamic also. So for weekly chart, for weekly data, the midpoint I'm taking 15 minutes chart with 20 as a McKinley dynamic. So here, if you see here, this one setup for the weekly chart, weekly analysis, just to have a positional view. This is not for intraday. This is a positional. For Nifty, so what happened is here, once we crossed the McKinley, the first support we got. Okay, that's the first indication of bullishness. And then once we crossed the midpoint 11,243, the weekly midpoint, then the bullishness started. From there, we started from 11,241, we went up to 11,440. And even here, if you see the closing of 19th August, we closed exactly at the McKinley. Okay, then we opened gap down. Okay, so what happened here is it's difficult to predict based on this whether you will be seeing a gap down or gap up from here on, but above this is bullish. Okay, so I will show another study also, like where you can book the profits and all. Also we'll just go through step by step. Now once what we understand is based on the opening we have to decide one thing, and how we are able to place our trades based on McKinley and your midpoint. Okay, so for next week, this is the midpoint. 11,302 is the midpoint. Above this is going to bullish and below this bearish. Now, analyzing the opening is important actually. So what I've done is I just opened the midpoint. This open above midpoint and bullish, whether it is bullish or bearish based on the closing and number of points what I given. So what I've done is just this is a midpoint, and what is the high it made, and what is the gain from the high midpoint to the high, and what is the low, and what is the low it made from the midpoint. So this is the gain calculated 98 points. Whenever for Nifty, if the gap between the gain on bullish side, bearish side is less than 50, then I consider it as a range bound. And whenever the high is very more than 50, because this week we got 218 points on the bullish side, and on the bearish side 98 points. Because on 17th we saw, no, on 17th once we got below the low point from midpoint, 98 points we got, and from this midpoint we got almost 118 points. Okay, so as and when what is the thing you have to understand is as and when we get 200 points, 300 points on weekly level, you have to book the profit. See, just see here, either for where the VIX was very high, that time we got 600 points also. After that, if you see here, 300 points the average we are getting. Okay, just see the average here, 300 points the average. So once we get 200 points profit above the midpoint, one level of profit booking should be taken, and then you move to the next level, target for 300 points. If you are not getting, then you have to be ready for what you can do is you can buy the put at the McKinley level. If you see here, once the McKinley level is touched here, and you can take a risk of buying the put here. Okay, so that's the way you can trade it, because it's difficult to guess. It's a guessing game. Otherwise, you have to just you assume that you shorted the puts here, assume 200 points away, you take the risk of shorting the puts of 11,400, and then wait. once you got some enough points here, then book the profits here and short the calls. Okay, that's the way you have to take the game here, but always you take hedge. For example, how we take an example, let me tell you. For example, here once we crossed here, we know at least 300 points, 200 points we are going to get on the upper side. So here 11,236 plus 200, 11,400 put in short it, and you take here slightly below the midpoint 11,150 put to buy. Okay, so it is a bullish bear spread. Okay, so you sell higher put and buy lower put. That's the trade you take. Okay. Now, once we here reach here 11,400 put, we reach the lowest level. Almost say 50 points it will be now. All the entire juice from the put is taken out. Now what we'll do is you short the call here at the midpoint 11,200 call, you short, and then you buy 11,450 put. So 11,450 call. Okay, so this is a trade you can take. We are assuming that we will make 200 points profit from midpoint. Okay, and also what you can do is you can short also here some put around 11,350. It's a probability game. Okay, once you got 200 points from this, then you have to lock your profits. That's very important, because once the juice is finished here, 11,400 put you sold for 250 rupees, something like that. Once 200 points you've taken out juice from this nifty put, then you have to reverse your trade or you have to squeeze the trade. Okay, so that's the way you trade on nifty. So because we are very clear indication how we are trending also. Now here we got 300 points before that week. Now if the market nifty opens above this midpoint, then there is 88% chance. This is a 88% based on the past history also. 88% chance that we will make almost 200 points to 300 points gain on the upper side. So assume 11,500. If we sustain above 11,300, then we should test 11,500, giving us 200 points on the upside. If downside, if we open below 11,300 on Monday, then we can see 200 points on downside, which is 11,100 levels at least. Okay, so you have to keep this level and take the position. Hope you understand the thing what I'm telling. You have to just digest things, and this is the backtest data. So just moving on to the Nifty Bank. Okay, it is a very heavy subject I'm giving you. Looks very simple sometimes, and but same time understanding the logic and implementation of the strategy is very important. Okay, you may not be able to understand just 1 or 2 days only. You have to go through this video, see the data again and again. I told you how to get this data also. You can get this data from wherever you want, weekly data, and plot this. This is a very simple logic only. I mentioned you. You can try it out and see and backtest your data and convince yourself also. Now let us go to Bank Nifty. Okay, so coming to the Bank Nifty, so 21,950 was the midpoint for Bank Nifty. So the black line is 21,950. What happened here on 17th opened exactly below the midpoint and started going down here. How much we made profit on low? 546 points we made on profit on the lower side for Bank Nifty from the midpoint 21,950. After that we crossed above this Gann midpoint and went. The black line is the Gann midpoint for the past week what we gone. Red is the next week. So 21,950 is the level. After that we went all the way to 22,400 levels. So here if you see here what's happening, we are getting almost 500 points when it is a range bound. 470 plus 500 is around 5,000 points. Okay, so total range is 1,000 points in Bank Nifty for a week. Either it be on the upper side 1,000 points or downside 1,000 points or total 1,000 points. Okay, so that's the range you have to understand based on the VIX. Assume the VIX is going up to say 22, 23 levels, 25 levels, then the range can be increasing. The range can be 2,000 points also. If you see in the May, we made 2,000 points when the VIX was almost 25, 30 levels it was. Now the total range for the Bank Nifty for the week is 1,000 points total in the current VIX scenario. 21,911 is the midpoint for the next week. So 500 points from here down at this current VIX, assuming that the VIX is not come down, it will stay at 20 levels or around these levels only. So 500 points from this down, we are going to see if we open above the Gann midpoint, then we stay here above this, then we can go to 22,500. It's 21,950 level now. So around 500, 600 points we can go up to 22,500 levels. test there and then come down all the way to again 21,500 levels. All depends on the opening. If you open a big gap down here around 20, the chance is very less actually. 300 points gap down unless there is a big bad news. Otherwise, it will be just first, because before going down, it will trap the people who are bears. If it moves above on 22,500 levels, then what happens here? It will trap all the bears and then everybody will start squaring up the positions. So higher chance that the Bank Nifty will go to 22,500 levels also. Okay, from the GAN, since open expected to be above the GAN midpoint. So it can go up to 22,500 on Monday, Tuesday, whatever levels, then come all the way to 21,500. That is the one scenario. Or because the GAN midpoint is very, very low here. Okay, if it is nearby, then we can expect that it can go 1,000 points from here. But you can see 1,000 points movement, very high scenario. The 22,500 will test and then come down to 21,500. There's a very high probability of this week because consider the GAN midpoint where it is placed. Last week what happened? We opened near the GAN midpoint, so we went 500 and above 500. That was the gain. So you have to backtest this, understand this for yourself, because everything I cannot tell in this video, it will be heavy for you. So the range for Bank Nifty you understood. So this is way how you can analyze for other stocks also. So for McKinley 15 minutes chart, 20 is the McKinley parameter I am giving. See how it is behaving, how it is expecting also. Every up move it got resistance here. When it is closing near the McKinley, then we are seeing gap up. When you are seeing near the McKinley close on the upside, then we are seeing gap down. Okay, so just if you see how it is behaving above the GAN midpoint also very important. It is not necessary that every time behave the same way. Just to see in the past also what happened here. So when it is crossing above the GAN, near the McKinley on the upside, then we are moving on the upside, and every down move getting support near the McKinley. When the McKinley is moving on the upside, the trend is upside. Okay, always know, see like how moving average behaves. Also same thing here also. When McKinley is moving on the upside, facing upside, then it's going to be up move. So don't trade against the trend because it will give early indication also. When here it is showing a flat, if you see here McKinley is flat here, slightly down. Okay, you have to see what is the GAN midpoint also at that time. Once you break the GAN midpoint, then we see a sharp move on the downside also. Okay, hope the video I'm making it clear for you. You have to just go through the concept in the charts also and plot the GAN midpoints for each and every week and understand. Thanks for seeing the video. Please subscribe and like the channel. I will just give you more updates on this topic as and when every week comes. Thank you so much. Bye.